Over the past 4 seasons, the handboy soccer team has been one of the best, if not the best program in the state. At the end of each of those seasons, the Tigers were the last team standing in Class L, capturing 4 straight state titles. A big reason over the past 3 years has been because of the play of senior Scott Testori. The senior striker has been a starter for the Tigers since the day he stepped on campus at Hand High.
Scott's been an impact player basically since he came here as a freshman. I wasn't here for that year, but I know from watching him and from talking with him, he was a success as a freshman. He scored some important goals, scored in the state final the first time that he played in the state final. And he's come up with important moments throughout his career here, freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and even to start the senior year, he scored 2 goals to give us the win against Guilford. So he's a key piece in our history, our recent history, and he's one of the top players in the state for sure.
The striker's golden foot has accounted for 48 goals over the last 2 seasons. And while he is back at it again this season, that wasn't always the case.
Basically all through hard work, I kept pushing. I started off as a defender when I was really young, so but I always wanted to play attacker, be the guy who scores all the goals. So I kept working on attacking aspects of my game, kept improving, and that's where I am today. With the help of a coach, obviously too. I've known him since I was 11. He is basically who put me at striker to begin with. So, a lot of credit goes to him, too.
I think sometimes when you see the goals and the celebrations, you might think that he's got a little bit of an arrogance or a cockiness to him, but he's not. He's a humble guy, and he's a guy that, every day he comes here, he wants to improve, and he wants to help his teammates improve. He's someone who'll put an arm around a freshman or a sophomore if they need that little bit of cajoling or the quiet word of confidence. He'll be the kind of guy who gives that.
While it might seem that scoring goals are Testori's favorite thing to do on the field, and yes, he really does love to score goals.
Well, it's something about scoring. I love it. Like, it's the best feeling, honestly. And big games when you score a goal late in the game, actually any goal, honestly, I'll take all of them. And I love that feeling when the ball hits the back of the net. You gotta love that. And I've always loved that since I was a kid, and I've always had a thing for shooting. So, guess what meant to be.
But at the end of the day, winning is at the top of his list.
There were times, when I was younger where I would lose. I was on a team that lost a lot of games, and I think that is what really built me, formed me into wanting to win everything I possibly can. Because, my team back in I was in 4th and 5th grade, we lost every game. I was playing center back, so it wasn't the best confidence booster, but that really made me want to win everything. And winning always boosts the confidence too. You could have a terrible game, but if you win at the end of the day, so what? You won the game. That's all that matters. So love winning just as much as scoring.
And that drive to win has not only resulted in 3 state titles for Testori, but it also has trickled down the roster as players join the team each and every year.
Oh yeah, for sure. He'll get on our behinds when we need to step it up. He'll be the first one to let us know when we need to step it up. So yeah.
While the Tigers won't be going for their 5th straight title as a program and 4th in Testori's 4 years with the program, you can bet that Testori and the Tigers are going to try and win every game that is put out in front of them.
No, not at all. We obviously are a little disappointed that there won't be a 5-peat, but our goal at the beginning of the season was just to win every game, every preseason game that we had, just everything.